my dog. I'm Hattie and today I'm going to be talking about how to calm your dog during fireworks. So it is that time of year again where the sky is really foggy and there are huge bangs in the sky that no doubt frighten your dog a lot. So we're going to be giving you some tips on how to calm your dog down if it is scared of fireworks and some little tricks that you can do to help them. So it is estimated that 45% of dogs are really scared of fireworks, and the RSPCA noticed this because there are so many more dogs that run away during firework time. So it is so important to follow these tips to keep your dog happy and healthy during this time of year. So first of all, I'm going to be going through the do's and don'ts during fireworks. So first of all, starting with do's. So the first thing you can do is keep them indoors. So make sure they have their walk before you keep them indoors, and try and make sure that they've been to the toilet and they are ready for an evening in. So by walking them before it gets dark, you walk them when there's no fireworks going on and they won't be too stressed. You can also make them a little safe den. So you can just do this with their basket, and if they have a crate you can put a blanket over it so it blocks any of the light and the noise coming in, and it might be a lot easier for them to relax if they know they're in their little safe place. And if you know your dog's got a specific safe place it likes to go when it is scared, then make sure you give it access to wherever it wants to go. So this might be in the living room with you, or it could even be in the bathroom, who knows. So also close all your windows and curtains, so this blocks the amount of noise and light that is getting in, and it will help to reduce the amount your dog is scared. So if you've got the windows open, it is going to be 10 times louder than if you make sure everywhere is closed, curtains drawn, so you are all in nice and snuggly and safe for the night. So just in case, make sure your dog is wearing its ID tag, so if it does run away, people know where to find you. It's also a really good idea to get your dog microchipped, because this means that if anyone takes it to the vet, they can find its owner and its home and get it back safe to you. Finally, if your dog is showing signs that it is calm, make sure you praise it loads and loads and loads so he knows he is doing good. And if he does start getting anxious, don't be all over him, because normally if dogs are stressed, by being all over them and grabbing them and hugging them, it's just going to get them even more stressed out. Unless your dog is a particularly needy dog, then give it a big snuggle and let it sit with you all night. Also, by giving them too much attention, it makes them feel as if there is something to be scared about. So just try and avoid this as much as you can and act as normal as you can, how you normally would if there weren't any fireworks going on. So here are a few more don'ts during fireworks. So obviously don't take your dog to a firework display unless you know they are 100 million trillion % happy with it, which you probably won't be. So just try and avoid fireworks as much as you can. If you can spend the night in with your dog, then it probably is the kindest thing to do. Also, don't tie your dog up outside. If you need to nip to the shop, then nip there on your own. Don't take your dog and leave it tied up outside, because it will probably be so scared and there is a high chance that it will run away. Similarly to this, don't let your dog off the lead outside, because as soon as they hear a loud bang, they're likely to run off and it'll be really hard to catch them when they're so scared. Finally, don't shout at your dog if he is scared. Dogs being scared can do some really strange things, and the more you shout at them, the more anxious you're going to make them, and they'll probably do even more strange things. So even if they have a little accident in the house during this time, just put it down to them being stressed and try not to add to this in any way. So now I'm just going to give you a few examples of what an anxious dog looks like, because it is so common for us just to think a dog is only anxious if they're whimpering or shaking, but there is actually so many things that can show us that they're anxious. So the first thing is they will probably pace a lot. They won't be able to settle and they'll just be walking around the room. So this shows that they are really anxious. They will also be panting a lot and trembling. So normally dogs pant to get rid of heat, but if they are really stressed, they will also pant. There is also two opposite behaviours they might go for. So they might go in and hide, or they might remain really close to you. So whichever one your dog does, make sure that you let them do it rather than force them to do something they don't want to do. They also might become quite destructive, so they might do really strange things like going to go to the toilet right in front of you, or they might chew up something when they don't normally do this. It is important not to get mad again at your dog for this, because this is just signs of anxiety. They will also have a really high heart rate. So So just try and keep them as calm as you can, and if they are getting to the stage where they are really worked up, then it might be worth calling your vet. But for most dogs, all they need is a little bit more understanding and patience. Another really good tip during fireworks is to play some calming music so it distracts from the noise of the fireworks. So we have some really good music here at Relax My Dog, so you can search these on YouTube for free, or you can download them on iTunes so they're ready to go as soon as the fireworks begin. So hopefully these tips have helped you and your dog is going to have a much happier holiday season. So please don't forget to give this a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and also be sure to comment below any tips you have or any experiences you have had with your dog being scared of fireworks. Also, please don't forget to subscribe. The button is just below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!